So this is the instruction for do-in, or mindful movement. So finding somewhere comfortable with some space around you, wearing clothes that aren't going to restrict your movement at all, and either being barefooted or in socks. And what we're going to do is to be just listening to our bodies. So we're not striving to do any particular movements. This isn't about becoming stronger or more supple or more fluid in our movements. The intention is just to be aware of the movements and using the movements to be more aware of the present moment. And when the mind wanders, as it probably will, it's just with patience bringing it back again, bringing it back to the movements that we're doing within the body. And if you do that once, or if you do that 5 times or 100 times, that is the practice of guiding your mind back to be aware of the present moment. So, dropping into our bodies as we stand here and getting a feeling of presence and space. Getting a feel of how our feet are supporting us, what tiny muscles there are that are keeping us upright. You can gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or just lower your gaze. And then feeling the body as it goes up through the legs, as they support you, you support your weight, up through the pelvis area, right up the spine, right up to the head balancing on the top. And your arms, feeling the weight of your arms as they hang by the side of your body. And as we stand here, just breathing. As we breathe out, just letting there be a slight softening of the body. Just checking for any tension maybe in the knees, in the shoulders. And on an out breath, just see if we can soften that slightly. So, I'm going to start now by, as we stand here, just gently moving forward, moving our weight forward, keeping our feet where they are. And just being aware then of what happens to our body to compensate that. The different muscles that are affected, maybe in the feet, the calves, further up the lower back, wherever you feel it, and just holding that for a moment. And then moving back to be in a normal standing position. And then again, leaning slightly forward, just noticing what's going on in the body, how that feels. And then moving back again. Just doing that one more time. So gently leaning forwards. Aware of the feelings in the muscles. Any tension that causes. and then moving back again. And then if you choose, only if you choose, to do the opposite, to lean backwards slightly, feel slightly more precarious. Just recognizing, noticing which parts of the body that affects. Down your feet or your ankles or your legs. Maybe elsewhere, maybe it gets your heart racing. And then moving back to the normal standing position. And now going on to the do-in. And taking our fingertips, just going to tap around the skull. And the top of the head, the back of the head, just with the fingertips, just gently. And feeling any sensations that brings up for you, or any sounds that makes. And then with the fingertips, again just trailing down the front of your face, very gently, all the way down your face and down your chin. And one more time. And then again with just your fingertips, and very carefully if you're wearing contact lenses, just stroking over your eyelids and slightly under your eyes. An outward stroking moment. And up over the eyebrows. Just with great gentleness and care. Just feeling any sensations that brings up. And then to the ears, the earlobes, just slight massaging there. And round the rims of the ears. And then to the neck area, the back of the neck. And here you can massage very gently, just listening to your body, what it needs, what feels good. Not doing anything that causes you discomfort. Maybe stroking if you don't like to massage. Just bringing awareness to how that feels. What's helpful for that area. And then letting our arms drop. Noticing the areas that we've just tapped or stroked. Any sensations still lingering there. And the weight of the arms as they hang there. No job to do. And then moving on to the shoulder areas, we're going to take across one arm, doesn't matter which one, and cup that elbow with the other palm of the hand. And then bringing that free arm up, we're going to go over to the shoulder area and the collarbones. And you can do one of two things. You can either hold your hand flat on the side and sort of slightly tap it, drum it, or you can put the palm face down, working all around that area, just giving it what it needs. And then working down the arm. So again, either the flat of the hand, down the outside, and back up again. So the flat of the hand or the side of the hand, the edge, whatever feels good for you, right down to the fingers. And doing that about 3 times. And then resting. And just noticing with your arms by the side the difference in feeling to that one side of the body that you've just tapped. to the other side. And then swapping over arms, doing that the same side, so bringing over the other arm, cupping the elbow, the palm of the other hand, and doing the same, so tapping, either using the flat of your hand or the side of your hand, right round the elbow area, the shoulder area, right round to the back if you can, and then down your arm, the outside, right down to the fingers, and then back on the inside. And doing that about 3 times. And then when you've done that, just stopping, breathing, just dropping into the stillness. Noticing what's going on in our bodies, bringing the mind back, if it's wandering, to being right here at the moment. Now onto the chest, taking the flat of the hands, going across the chest, down the left side of the ribs, across the waist, and up again. Do this as hard or as soft and gentle as you like, just whatever's good for you, going around and round. If it's uncomfortable on the stomach area, if you've just eaten, just maybe stroke it, see how that feels. So carry on going round, noticing how fast you're going, or how slowly. No need to change, but just noticing what you chose to do. And then stop. And now moving to the spine at the back. Tapping down your fingers, down the spine, just with your fingertips. Again, being very gentle, very sensitive to what's needed. Right the way down to your waist, to your buttocks. And then going back up again and starting again. Being aware of the texture of clothes under your fingertips, on your back, any warmth maybe. And then to the buttocks, tucking the thumbs away into the palms of your hand and making a fist, and just letting your arms rise up and then just kind of fall down, all around. And then opening up your hands, so you've got the flats of your hands, and just patting quite gently. Just bringing the blood to the surface there. And then stopping again. Just tuning into what's there. The sense of the parts that we've tapped. And now the stillness as we pause. Now moving on to the legs, so choose one leg. And with the flats of your hands, you're going to go down one leg, all the way down to your feet and to your toes, and then up the other side. If you've got a back problem, you can do this perched on the edge of a chair or sofa, give you easier access. So trying to cover each part of the legs, so the back of the knee, all around the ankles, and doing about 3 times. And then stopping. And then taking the other leg, doing exactly the same. So going all the way down, right down to the toes, and all the way up with the flat of your hand. Trying to get every part of your leg. And doing that 2 or 3 times. And then coming to stand again. And breathing. And then just as we finish off the dough in, we're going to brush off our body all around with the palm of your hand, or you're moving up your fingers, as if you're covered with dust or icing sugar and you just want to brush it off. So as many parts of the body you can reach, your head, your face, your shoulders, your back, your chest, your bottom, coming down the legs, feet, just brushing it all off. And then as if you've got water on your fingertips, just flicking the water off your fingertips, flicking it away. And then coming to stillness again. And noticing any sensations. Maybe some tingling in the fingertips, around the body somewhere. Taking some deeper breaths. And softening on the out-breath. Just coming home to your body. Coming home to the stillness. And to the present moment.